that can listen to us also in the Orinoco place, the executive as well, and the workers of PDVSA in general. We have Comrade Minister of Oil and Hydrocarbons, Delcy Rodriguez, and also President of PDVSA. I wanted to take part in this day that you are carrying out so that I can supervise the whole process of the plan of total independence that is going very well. We're working on it, we're producing, and we're giving everything for our country. We expect nothing from no one but from ourselves. So I would like to give the word to our Comrade Delcy Rodriguez, also Minister of Hydrocarbons and Vice President of the Nation, so that she can give us her report. Today, May 30th. Greetings, President. Well, as you were saying, we're here with the board of PDVSA, with its president and also the president and other authorities of PDVSA. Precisely, and that this headquarters, we are controlling and we are doing the supervision and we're controlling the whole activity of the oil company. We are following the plan that you order, as you said, of total independence, and we have good news for the country's president. We are at this moment connected with 7 mixed companies that were affected by the coercive unilateral measures, but as we have informed the country, the productive plan of the hydrocarbons industry is continuing with no alterations, just as you ordered, with our own efforts, with our own initiatives, with the initiative of the workers of PDVSA. So, Mr. President, we are here for you to evaluate, for you to ask your questions. We are all here to participate in this situational board. And well, we are open for you to evaluate and also report and show the country how this productive process is in order. Exactly. Well, you already know that our philosophy is very clear. Production, sovereign production, with our own effort. We have learned from our most difficult moments when the far-right, fascist right, asked for sanctions that came down like missiles on our hydrocarbon industry, and we learned, and now we are stronger in this aspect, in the technical workers aspect, in the management aspect, so that we can not only sustain our production, but also grow our production, and that's the most important, to keep on growing with our own efforts. To the international investors, all the guarantees. We are serious people. We follow institutionality and legality. We are not improvising anything in the worst sense of that word. We are state people. And we are very clear that we need to comply with all the agreements, all the contracts. Venezuela is not going to stop anything before threats, before measures. And Venezuela is not depending on any license. Nobody gives us licenses to exist, to breathe. We are free from threats, free from licenses, free from coercion, and we continue with work and being productive in a permanent way. If anyone across the world wants to come here to join us, you know it very well. You, Ms. Vice President and Minister of Hydrocarbons, the President of PDVSA, you can provide and attest to this. Every meeting you are holding, and the international investment know that we are a people of their word and that we know how to work. And we have a workers' class of top level in the world, that we have been perfecting their techniques, their capacities. That is our greatest pride in this hydrocarbons industry. And Venezuela, that has its main oil reserves in the world, that has the fourth gas reserves in the world, will we continue our path of development next to the transformation that is the first one within the 13 engines that continue to develop and developing and generating growth and wealth to our country, because the wealth that we are producing, where does it go? And who does it take advantage of it? It becomes housing for our elders. It becomes investment for our territories, for the projects that the people are voting on. They become investment on health infrastructure. They begin investment in universities of top quality. They become housing, thousands of houses, and income for the workers. It becomes better ways of life for the whole of society, public spaces. So the wealth of the country is distributed because it is investment, as the budget for every year stipulates. The 75% of that budget to social investment. Thank you, comrades and brothers and sisters, workers from the hydrocarbons industry and PDVSA. Thanks to you, because you are giving the best of yourself so that the country can continue growing and can continue recovering with economic prosperity and a sustainable growth. So please, Comrade Delcy, I am here just attentive to your work. Well, the first, we are going to Petropian, a mixed enterprise partner to the U.S. company Chevron. Just as you were indicating, Mr. President, we are very attentive to that international law, and we are respecting those contracts completely. And we are recognizing our own laws. We do not recognize any other jurisdictional territory. So Ronald Marin, President of Mixed Enterprise Petropian, so you can address the President with how that process is coming, and we continue with this growth path. Delcy, once again, it's great to hear from you, Mr. President. We have a consolidated industry. Petropian is one of the highest producers in the country. As you consider this important for the economy of the nation. We are not only producing oil, but we also have a place where we continue to produce other parts of the production chain. We have an equipment and a team that guarantee all operations. So we are giving our hands and our efforts to all our international partners as well. If you work with us, we can provide all the oil for our country, and we assure that this is a very high-quality team. Correct, Ronald. And let me add one thing. Petropian has been key, and we want to give you a message from the whole team. We continue to fight for Venezuela. Delcy, Obregón, Ronald, I want to be there so that we can meet and hug, and I know of your commitment and the workers' commitment from PDVSA and all the sectors that are working there, professionals, scientific sectors, workers, technicians. And I'm seeing Petropiar can continue growing in its production this year with all the measures that we're taking in terms of investment and logistics to continue consolidating that production and taking care of that productive process. I find it very well. The exam has been approved. Go ahead, Delcy. President, if I can give you the good news that Petropian today had its highest production record in all year. Good news to you. Today, wow. Imagine that. That it's such a lucky number. Now we have 7 more years and we only have growth ahead. To continue consolidating the growth of the hydrocarbons with our own effort. The investment that is protected by the international legality and all the contracts that we have signed, so that we can continue guaranteeing the growth of the economy. I continue to insist on this topic, but I go to you now, Delcy, so I continue with this topic. Well, I would like to go to the Zulia state, to Petroboscan, another mixed enterprise. Our partner is also U.S. company Chevron. We have the team over there. We have the Vice President also here, and he knows so much the functions of this enterprise. But President, with the good news that Venezuelan workers have over a century of expertise in this industry, hydrocarbons industry, we know that we have countries that ask you for cooperation in education. And we know that our workers are among the best ones in the world. So I would like for them to give you the information. Thank you so much, Mrs. Vice President. Greetings from all our workers here.
Mes a mes ha generado los volúmenes de producción requeridos por nuestra empresa, bajo las orientaciones estratégicas de nuestra ministra, bajo la dirección de nuestro presidente de PDVSA y con el acompañamiento de todos nuestros vicepresidentes. PDVSA, Petroboscan se amalgama de manera perfecta.
So we were live in Venezuela as President Nicolás Maduro was passing review of the current state of the hydrocarbons industry. And now we have a short break coming up. But first, remember you can join us on TikTok at teleSUR English, where you will find news in different formats, news updates, and much more. We'll be right back. Stay with us.